officials in tonight's game. On the left of your screen, the old Philadelphian, grinning Joe Gachou, Jess Kersey in the middle, and the alternate once again tonight will be Hugh Hollins. So we're set and ready from the Coliseum. Game 2, the scene switches to Milwaukee for Friday and Sunday, both of those games here on Cairo TV, and we hope you'll enjoy them. Again, Larry Steele is with me tonight. A pleasure to have him back of the Trailblazers, a veteran in the NBA, and we're set to go. The dark Kelly green uniforms, the mixture of forest and Kelly green for the Bucks, and of course the Sonics in white. Milwaukee takes the opening tip. We'll set the players again. Marcus Johnson to Winters to Lanier. Tried to go underneath to Meyer. He lost it, and Lonnie gets it back. Gus quickly at 2-on-2. J.J. with a rebound. Comes under to Gus. Tapped out of bounds by Quinn Buckner. You hear Joe Gachou yelling, it'll be white ball. Gus will bring it in. Dennis Johnson, who got a great ovation when he was announced tonight, hits the first two. So Dennis starts out right where he left off, Larry.
I think tonight the Bucks are going to want to get a few more guys into the offense. Really only had 3 guys last night in Myers, Lanier, and also Moncrief.
Right, and Johnson not till late, and Dave Myers does a somersault. Oh, did he hit the floor hard on his back and backside? Watch this.
This is a real strong move. He goes right to the hoop. Definitely a foul, and he lays a nice soft shot up in there with his right hand.
Lonnie Sheldon called with a personal foul. And it's 2-2. Myers can put the Bucks ahead for the first time.
So when we look at last night, Wayne, we really only had 3 guys. Like I mentioned, Moncrief, Lanier, and also Myers. Marcus Johnson had 17 points, but it took him 51 minutes to get it.
That's right.
So they're going to want to see Bridgman get involved, and they're going to want to see Winters get involved.
Myers has the first 3 for the Bucks. He had 20 last night, though he only averages 12 a game in the regular season. Lonnie on the way to the basket, fakes on Myers. Basket would not go, but Dave Myers is going to collect his first personal foul of the ball game. Each team now with
Good fake by Lonnie. He gets Myers up in the air, and then David makes a mistake of trying to reach in after he's been faked out.
Basket wouldn't go. Lonnie goes to the line. He'll get 2.
On the other hand, the Sonics last night had 6 men in double figures, so that means their ball's moving around and everyone's getting involved.
Lonnie goes 1 for 2. He hits 76% from the line during the regular season, and the Sonics go with a 3-quarter press. Bob Lanier gets it across middle court. Buckner baseline across the face. Lanier banged into Sheldon backwards, no call, and the Bucks lead 5-3.
That's pretty easy when you weigh 250, 60 pounds.
Lonnie looked at a 12-footer. El Sikma had the ball in his hands momentarily, but Joe Gachou says, I see a foul, and he calls it on Brian Winters. Take a look.
Brian Winters complained, and it looks like it might have been a pretty good steal. He had his hand up by Sikma's chest, and so that's why they made the call.
Second team foul on Milwaukee. Lonnie's going to shoot.
Had the frozen rope up there, but it went in.
Looks like John Johnson's shot that Lonnie was copying. It's a 5-5 game, first quarter. Myers fakes Lonnie, goes for the bucket again. And
that's another good move down the middle. He got Shelton up, went down the middle, and stuffed.
What are they going to do to stop that, Larry?
You better stay on your feet.
10 minutes to go, first quarter, live Coliseum, game 2. Sonics won last night. I hope you saw that one, because hearing about it wouldn't be enough. Traveling. Joe Gachou calls John Johnson for traveling off that pivot foot, and the Bucks will take over again.
J.J. was looking a little bit too much for the pass that time. He had Buckner on him, and he should have backed him down and took the shot himself.
Beautiful pass, and Marcus Johnson gets his first 2 of the night. Bucks over a 4-point lead.
They didn't try that much last night, but that's a tough matchup for J.J. It's a tough matchup for anybody trying to stop that lob to Marcus.
Sikma bumped again. Now bumped from behind. Dave Myers got him on the head. We'll see what the call is going to be. Yep.
So far in this game, we've had a lot of guys jumping around and not standing on their feet, playing position defense. And Myers was up, got caught in bad position, also the foul.
That's Dave's second personal, 13. Lonnie going for the bucket. Well, Dave Myers can't believe this. Blocking call, watch.
Looked like he need him. Let's see if it... I think it was a good call. He kept that knee up there a long time.
Well, with Dave Myers in foul trouble early, he got 20 points last night. That would be a blessing for the Sonics.
He not only got 20 points, but he played great defense. It would be a big loss.
Yes, he did. Gus went up, couldn't get it in. Nobody in a white shirt for the rebound, and the Bucks go down the floor. Winters leaves it for Johnson.
Myers is still playing tough. He's going to get that fourth before they can get him out of there.
JJ missed it. Buckner is on the floor with Dennis, but JJ gets the bucket, his first two, and it's 9-7 the Bucks.
DJ ought to get an assist for that. He kept it alive.
Lanier goes to work on Sigma. Brian Winters.
I'm sure Coach Nelson's glad to see that. He wants to see a little more production out of Brian Winters, and I'm sure he'll get it too.
Brian fouled out with 9 minutes to go last night. Came up with a total of only 6 points.
I tell you, David Myers still playing tough, and they're going to call Lonnie Shelton for shoving off.
Now John Johnson slams the ball in disgust and heads the other way. DJ tries to get an explanation. That's Lonnie's second personal foul and the second team foul. Sonics down by 4. It's 11-7. Washington in the ball game. Richard Washington.
But the way Richard Washington played last night, that's not going to be too much of a loss. He had a fine game.
So Dave Myers goes to the bench with 3, and Washington takes his place. The first change in the lineups tonight. One of the 3 UCLA players on this Milwaukee squad, and he was.
Didn't take him long to get involved in the game.
Washington averages 6 points in the regular season in a reserve role. Lonnie, it goes.
Good move again. He had a defender up in the air in Washington.
Lob into Lanier. Sigma doing a good job on it. Shoots it. Off balance at JJ. Starts to break the nuts. Nice interception by Brian Winters. And DJ fouled him.
Good call.
Dennis trying to get over the top and tap the ball away. Take a look from the steal point right here.
Okay, JJ didn't quite get this one high enough. He had Gus open, there's no doubt, but it was a little short. Here comes the foul. If Brian Winters hadn't lost it, well, DJ wouldn't got caught in that position, but when he fumbled it, threw DJ's time off, and he collects his first foul.
We showed it to you from the steal and heard about it from the steal point of view, right?
That's right.
Winters gets the first. It's a 14-9 game. The Bucks have a big lead of 5. Now 6. 4 points for Brian Winters. Lenny steps off the bench to talk to JJ and tell him what he wants him to do as Gus comes across the timeline into the face of Quinn Buckner. Sigma on Lanier. Nice play by Jack.
Well, Lanier was smart that time to back off, because if he had tried to block that, he had definitely been called for a foul.
Lanier cross court to Winters. He'll shoot.
He can shoot, and I'm sure Coach Nelson is pleased with him playing well so far. Another key is going to be when Bridgman comes in. If he can start shooting well, it's going to be a long night for the Sonics.
Jack double team played in the corner. Dennis fakes one, slays it up. No good. Tipped up. No good. Lonnie gets the rebound. It will not go. Foul is called against Richard Washington. And the Bucks pick up another foul to put them over the limit of the first quarter. We've got a timeout. 6:20 to go at the Coliseum. Milwaukee leading by 6. Where there were 450 tickets left over last night, it's a total sellout tonight. They put 10 tickets on sale at 6 o'clock, and they were gone in about 30 seconds. So it is a sellout here tonight of 14,000 plus.
During that timeout, Wayne, Coach Nelson was telling his players to start getting good position, take some charges. I think in this first few minutes of the game, we've seen an awful lot of players in the air. And the worst defensive position you can be in is in the air. And we've had quite a few guys in that position already. Bad defense.
Lonnie Shelton hits point number 7. It's a 17-13 game. The Bucks lead. So far, the Sonics shooting 50%, 5 for 10. But the Bucks are 7 out of 10 for 70%. Sonics have the edge in rebounds, 6-3 to this point. Richard Washington. 3 on 2, now 3 on 3. DJ right side. Quinn Buckner, I thought, tipped it. No, Jess Kersey says that Gus had a finger on it. It goes out of play.
It went out of bounds so quick, it looked like maybe a Buck got a hand on it, but I don't believe so.
5:51 to go, first quarter, live, Coliseum. Bucks by 4, 17-13. Early last night, but tonight he misses.
Strong rebound by Shelton.
Gus lost it once, twice, and now gets it to JJ. They tried to lob it to Lonnie. He got a hold of the ball, couldn't do anything with it as he got fouled, and it comes against Quinn Buckner.
This was a great lob pass. When a player gets the ball down in this low, they're either going to get 2 points on the hoop or they're going to get fouled. That's exactly what happened that time.
3 fouls on Myers, 1 on Buckner, 1 on Washington, 1 on Winters. The Sonics' Lonnie Shelton, who's shooting, has 2 personal fouls, and Dennis Johnson has the other. That's Lonnie's 8th point.
Looks like Wayne Lonnie's jumping a little higher. Can you see any reason why out there?
Got 11 points last night. I'll tell you, he's almost got that production now.
Yeah, but I think he's got a haircut.
Maybe that's what it is. On the press, cannot get it in, and the Sonics will take it over. Take a look at this.
Bob wanted to pass it, and then he didn't want to. Lost it.
Dennis double team, gets it out to Sigma. Will he shoot it? Yep. Jack, the fine outside shooter, has 4 points, and the Sonics have tied it up at 17.
Well, if he's going to hit those, Lanier won't come out after him.
Funny thing happened to Lanier on the way to the basket.
Okay, what happened here was that the guard, let's see, Marcus Johnson penetrates and Sickman comes over to help, and then he's out of position. He gets the fouls. Lanier goes into the basket. I think this is one of the great assets that Sigma has, is his ability to help out his teammates, and he was helping then, but couldn't get back in time to stop the shot by Lanier.
First foul on Sigma. Lanier at the line, shoots 78%, but misses that one.
I think the crowd was happy about that.
They're up in the end zone, hundreds of them waving signs and banners and handkerchiefs and shirts as Lanier makes that one for 3 points now. Bucks take a 1-point lead. Dennis.
Those little fall-away jump shots, you can't do anything about them if the player's going to hit them. DJ put that one right in the middle.
Marcus Johnson races to the baseline. Johnson, the leading scorer on the Bucks team in the regular season, 21 points per game plus. Now Richard Washington gets over the top of Lonnie Shelton.
And Shelton's got good position on Washington. The only way he can stop the pass is try to go over the back. Fouled him.
Second personal foul, and the Sonics are in the bonus, and again Lonnie goes to the line.
Marcus Johnson's breathing a little hard over there. He played 51 minutes last night.
Yeah.
I don't know how many he's going to be able to play tonight, but Don Nelson's going to have to give him some rest sometime.
Lonnie hits the second. 20-20 ball game. 4:20 to go in this first quarter. Full court press. Winners. Washington. Johnson double triple fakes Lonnie and finally lays it off the glass.
Maybe those 51 minutes was just a warm-up for him.
Maybe so. Dennis tried to go around Washington, and Richard looks over at Joe Gashu and he says, I don't believe you called that one.
For as man as big Lonnie Shelton. This is a quick move. He gets to the baseline real quick, leaves Washington hanging.
Third personal foul called on Richard Washington, and he'll come out now. Well, coming into the ball game is Pat Cummings from Cincinnati, a rookie. Last night of the ball games, Cummings came in early and got 4 points. Played pretty well for the short time that he was in there. I think he played about 5 minutes.
Well, at that position for the Bucks, they've already fouled a man out. We have Dave Myers with 3 fouls. We have Richard Washington with 3 fouls.
Well, Lonnie had 11 last night, and in the first quarter, first 8 minutes, he's got 12. So the production changes tonight. The Sonics and the Bucks are tied. Buckner.
High arch shot. Buckner may make a believer out of me on his jump shot yet before this series is over.
Only averages 10 a game, but he had the high single game production for Milwaukee during the year. One night he got 40. Lanier touched it out of bounds. It'll be Sonic ball at their own end. Dennis thought he got fouled as he loses the basketball, and Winters brings it down. Lonnie with a great steal. What happened? He stepped out?
They called him for over the sideline. Looked like he was. Nice defense. There's his foot. I don't think there's any question about that.
None at all. White shoe on a blue floor. Bucks with the ball, leading by 2. Cummings. Marcus Johnson. He's silky, and he shoots it well. 8 points now.
He's a great player, no doubt about that.
JJ trying to go to Lonnie, and Marcus Johnson knocked it out, and we got a Milwaukee timeout. So the Bucks called timeout last night. In the first quarter, they got 28 points. With 2:53 to go, they already have 26. It's the Bucks by 4. We'll be right back. To have you all with us tonight. Referee Jess Kersey with the ball out of bounds. Gus Williams will bring it in. Sonics on offense. Lonnie Shelton. Is he hot? 14 points. He's doing what Lanier did last night.
He's putting it in the basket. They got Cummings on him now with Washington out of the game and Myers out of the game, but Cummings may be the slower of the 3, so I'm sure they'll keep going to Shelton.
Marcus Johnson finally misses, and JJ brings it down and playing the guards role for a moment. Bucks by 2. 2:28 to go, first quarter. Gus batted away. JJ's shot, no. And in the ball game on the exchange, Harvey Catchings, and he takes the rebound. 7-year veteran out of Hardin-Simmons University.
Cummings can shoot.
Gus. JJ. No! Great block shot by Catchings. And Lenny didn't think so. He's off the bench.
Looked like a good block to me, Wayne.
Marcus Johnson shooting. Somebody bumped him from the front. Take a look at the block shot again.
We're going to take a look at this block shot. Catchings can get up. I'd like to see that again.
Foul is called against JJ. First team foul of the last 2 minutes. Marcus Johnson will go to the line. Number 8 has 8. Well, that ball did everything but go in.
A little too much English.
Makes that one, and it's now 27-24. The Bucks by 3. You're watching the Sonics in Milwaukee live on KIRO TV, Channel 7 in Seattle. Larry Steele from the Portland Trail Blazers with us tonight.
DJ wanted a foul before the shot, and I think he wanted a foul during the shot.
27-26. Now 1:19 to go in the quarter. Junior Bridges. Bridgman.
He's another man that Coach Nelson would like to see get going tonight. He needs to get a few buckets.
Brian Winters, tough. Picks up his 8th point of the game. Full-court pass. Well, Gus got wrapped up. Junior Bridgman got him. Take a look at the foul.
This is a nice pass by DJ to Gus. Perfect. Got it. Bridgman knocks him out of bounds.
A little love tap, just banged him in the back. First foul on Bridgman. Gus will go to the line talking to Dennis about something just out of your camera range. Gus is holding his right thumb like he'd injured it. Tom Lagarde in the game now. Hard to believe it's Gus's first point of the night, but he just hasn't been called on to score yet. Two for Gus, 29-28. The Bucks hold that 1-point lead. That's Pat Cummings out of Cincinnati. As I mentioned, he got 4 last night. That's his first 2 tonight.
Nice pass.
Give and go to Gus ball away.
Must be Gus's turn to score.
First field goal for Gus Williams. Bridgman.
Oh.
DJ, they got a 2-on-1. Well, Dennis made the decision in the air whether to slam dunk or lay it in, and he missed them both.
Should have went right to the hoop on that one.
Yep, you could see it on his face. Should I slam dunk it? And he decided to lay it in and missed it. Shot it too hard. Impossible shot from the corner. Falling into the crowd at the end of the quarter as Junior Bridgman hits. That's just as good as DJ's last night, but so early it doesn't mean as much. Well, the end of the first quarter here at the Coliseum. Live in Seattle, Game 2. The Bucks 33, the Sonics 30. A special nurse will immediately follow the game. Eyewitness News scheduled tonight at 11:45. And a boy named Charlie Brown, originally scheduled for tonight at 8, will be seen Saturday night, April the 12th at 4 in the afternoon. We'll give you those changes again later, but Nurse will immediately follow tonight's Sonics game. And if things go approximately on time, that's about 9:30. Tom Lagarde on the way to the hoop. The ball would not go in. The foul against Milwaukee comes against Pat Cummings.
This is what you always should do when you're going to the basket. Just go hard right to the rim. I'm sure DJ would like to have his last play of the final quarter over because he hesitated with Moncrief instead of going to the rim like Lagarde just did there. This is good for Tom to get into the offense right away. And also he's playing against catching. They had a rough time with Lanier last night. It'd be a good time to get his confidence up. When we show Tom Lagarde again, he makes his first point. Take a look under his right eye. You'll see it. Or under his left eye, rather. He had a laceration that required 3 stitches after last night's game. But Tom says he's all right and it does not hurt him. But it is a mean-looking cut. Ball away, Bridgman from the right side, and it's 35-32. The Bucks keep their 3-point lead. You can tell Bridgman doesn't like the way he played last night. He's going after it. They got Silas in the post. He tried to go up for the hook shot. Catching's got the ball. They call him for traveling. Yeah, Paul went up for that hook shot. I don't think he takes the left-handed hook from that deep most of the time, but he lost it, caught his own shot or pass or whatever you want to call it, and it's travel. Brian Winters, who fouled out last night, has only 1 personal foul. He's been a factor. Moncrief plays it up, will not go. Foul comes against Dennis Johnson. This is going to be a great show here. Watch his left arm. Got him with the body, I guess, as he's going out. But Moncrief, if they would have just held off on that whistle, would have ended up getting the offensive foul. Wally Walker for JJ. Dennis's 2nd personal foul. Each team now has a team foul in this 2nd quarter. Sidney Moncrief out of Arkansas. A rookie who earlier in the year told Don Nelson he wanted to play a little more. He averages 8.5 points a game. Shoots 79% from the line. Very respectable. I'm sure the game's going going exactly the way Coach Nelson would like for it to go. He's got Winters into the game. He's playing well. Bridgman's coming off the bench playing well. Johnson's playing well. So I'm sure as far as a game plan, he likes what's going on.
Gus will go right on the lane, lays it off to Lagarde. He battles his way up from two. Slaps Gus's hand and says thank you.
He should. That was a nice penetration by Gus.
Silas involved in a rebound with Pat Cummings, and the foul is going to be against Cummings at the opposite end of the floor.
The rookie's going against a great veteran there in Paul Silas. He didn't like the call, but he was on his back.
Pat Cummings has played one season. Paul Silas 15. Gus with Winters behind him misses. Cummings comes up with a bounced rebound and gives it out to Sidney Moncrief. Oh, fine move, but it wouldn't go in. Great try for the basket by Moncrief. Backhanded layup, and Wally Walker fouls him.
He's going to change hands there and go right down the middle. Little dipsy-doodle around. Rolls out. Catching on the back.
Harvey Catchings caught the foul. Fred Brown comes into the game. My mistake, they signaled 42, and I was looking for Wally wasn't in the picture, and I realized they called it on Harvey Catchings. 10-17 to go to the half. The Bucks still lead. It seems like they've been up almost the entire game by 3. Right now it's 37-34. Fred Brown looks for Walker, can't get it.
Got Silas open over here, but didn't see him.
DJ gets a nice screen from Wally Walker. Now 1-point margin. Lanier the way the Bucks are playing at the moment. Winters on the way to the basket gets fouled. Fred Brown had a sheepish look on his face, and that's who got him.
Must have been a little shove here.
I don't know what he did to him.
Well, that's body contact, and when there's a body on a body, it's up to the official whether he wants to call it or not. That time he did.
Joe Gashu was in back of the play, and it might look from his angle very seriously like, you know, Fred was pushing him all the way along, but that's the angle he had to see it from. Winters shoots 86% from the line, gets a pair. That's his 10 points of the night, and the Bucks again up by 3.
My opinion is if there's some question on the foul, it shouldn't be called.
Silas, the guard just caught another elbow as he went for that rebound. Catchings caught him again, flush in the face.
Hard shot.
DJ.
That was not a good shot for Bridges. I guess you want to see how hot he is.
Now, Junior Bridgman says, I can't believe that. Dennis is faking, and Dennis is holding his left temple. Second foul on Bridgman, and the 4th team foul in the quarter on the Bucks with only 9:08. Actually, 3 minutes gone, 9:08 to go. Down by 3, by 1, by 3, by 1. That's Sidney Moncrief, number 4. Winters. Lost it.
Winters is open.
Fred may get there. Oh, look out. Brian Winters went down very hard. Well, I'll tell you, some people have taken some crashing falls in this series, but everybody's climbed back up so far. 12 points for Brian Winters. Dennis. Well, the Sonics have a lid on their basket at the moment.
Three-pointer. It's good.
Three-pointer from the corner for Brian Winters, and Lenny Wilkins says, I think I want to take a timeout. Timeout is called. So we've got 7:49 to go in the second quarter of play, and the Bucks have put on a little rush. They have their biggest lead of the night as Brian Winters hits from the corner to put the Bucks up by 6. Back live here in the second quarter at the Coliseum. Both clubs leave for Milwaukee tomorrow on separate flights. Milwaukee going home, Fred Brown going home, but the Sonics visiting in Milwaukee. It'll be Game 3 Friday night live here on Channel 7 TV at 6 p.m. Seattle time. That's an 8 o'clock game in Milwaukee. In this quarter, the Sonics only 3 out of 8, but Milwaukee 3 out of 7. Sigma. Over Bridgman, missed it. DJ gets it back. Ball away by Dennis, will not go. Oh, they were all over Silas. Harvey Catchings could have been called for a foul, but nothing.
Good defense by Cummings that time. You notice he kept his feet on the floor and kept good position.
Brian Winters over Fred Brown, goes in. Biggest lead of the night, 8 points for the Bucks. They've got it 46-38. Lonnie Shelton down in front of us, ready to come back in on the next dead ball. Fred Brown. Sidney Moncrief, the length of the floor with a rebound, gone all the way. Oh, great body control and a fine layup. And now the Bucks are up by 10.
Sonics are going to have to start hitting. They're down 10. Critical part of the first half right now.
Don Nelson said last night that's all he wanted to do was break even in Seattle.
I don't blame him.
Now on a silly foul, Harvey Catchings over the top. He picks up his second of the night. Sidney Moncrief a moment ago to the bucket.
When you can jump this well, you just go up there and wait until they go by and put it in. I think the difference right now in the game is Seattle is a great transition team. They got to play tough defense, get some of the easy buckets on the fast break. But that's hard to do when Milwaukee's shooting as well as they are. They're a jump shooting team, and they haven't missed many here in the last 7 or 8 minutes.
Jack Sigma cuts the margin momentarily to 9. Gus Williams into the ball game for DJ. Jack has 5 points. Here's Lenny telling Gus exactly what he wants him to do. Jack on the line for number 2. And hits it. 48-40. 6:27 to go in this first half. We'll have a special edition of Eyewitness News at halftime to bring you up to date on all that's happening in this busy, fast-moving world, and especially in the Northwest. Winners. Brian is hot tonight. He fouled out, as I mentioned, with 9 minutes to go last night. It was not a factor. Getting 6 points. He's got 19. Lonnie shovels it to Wally. Oh, should have been goaltending on Catchings. Lenny is off the bench to complain. Winners again. Not this time.
Wally got caught. Wally got caught for shoving Moncrief. Didn't have to either. He had to rebound anyway.
Had good position. There's Lenny, still chirping at the officials about the goaltending at the other end. Milwaukee retains it, leading by 10, 50-40. Well, that time Pat Cummings just didn't expect the ball, and it went right by his nose.
Well, he had Fred Brown posted up down there, but he didn't react to the pass by Winter.
Gus.
What kind of play is this?
I don't know. It looked like he turned around and told Joe Gashu, hey, watch him. I'm going to go to the bucket. The foul is on Sidney Moncrief, his first.
I don't know what kind of pattern they set up. Looked like it was a complete clear out for Gus. He goes down the middle, but he does so well. Draws the foul.
Lanier back in now. Harvey Catchings leaves the game. So Lanier and Cummings, along with Moncrief, Bridgman, and Buckner. make up the Milwaukee lineup. Gus Williams has 5 now, and it's 50-41. Sonic production in this quarter meager, only 11 points so far in the first 6.5 minutes. Bob Lanier back in with those size 18 triple E shoes that he wears.
What I want to know, Wayne, is how long they are, not what size.
Yeah, true. Bridgman, ball away, swings over the foul line and hits it. The Bucks are hot. They're playing well. They've got an 11-point lead again, their biggest of the night. Jack goes to the hook, makes the basket, and gets fouled. Foul is on Pat Cummings.
I don't know about this call here. I don't think Cummings fouled him.
Unless it was right there out of sight, Larry, where we couldn't see it past Cummings' body. Third on Pat Cummings, third personal foul. Myers also has 3. Richard Washington has 3.
I believe Joe was behind the call on that one, too, or behind the back side. Maybe it evens out, as we talked about last night.
Jack with a 3-point play has 9 points, and the Sonics come back to within 8. 4:41 to go. Bridgman.
That's a good move by Lenny to have them press, try to get the team going again. Again, they're a transition team. They got to play tough defense, get the ball running. That's what they do best. Great pass for Brown.
A marvelous pass to Wally Walker. For all the world, it looked like a shot, but it was a pass to Wally, and he laid it in.
There again, the Sonics are playing tougher defense now. They got hit a shot. Now they're expanding.
Coming across the middle, gets fouled, and they call it on Sickman. Fred Brown was furious. You watch.
I did not see this. Let's see if we can. Yes. Jack reached in, didn't have to, grabbed him right on the arm.
Jack with his 2nd personal foul, 4th team foul in the quarter. Bridgman at the line. One more try for Junior Bridgman. He has 7 points, looking for 8. 54-46. The Bucks up by 8.
I think Bridgman and Winters got a table by themselves last night at dinner and talked about what they're going to do tonight. They're ready to play.
They are. Sickman going to go down the lane. What are they going to call? Blocking foul called against Junior Bridgman, and Jack would have had another 3-point try if he'd have laid it in. Watch this.
It's a good call. He moves right over. Jack put a hip into him, but I believe Bridgman was still moving.
That time I disagree. It looked like Bridgman had stopped his movement long before Jack hit him, but Jack's smiling about it. Maybe he thinks he got away with something. Bridgman's 3rd foul. .47. The Sonics back within 7 points. They trailed last night at halftime by 2.
I was just trying to be for the Sonics, Wayne.
Moncrief driving right into Sickman. No basket called. Offensive foul. And watch out. Joe Gashue reached for his whistle. He said that Don Nelson was getting on his nerves.
Well, I think that's a good call. Coach Nelson, what do you think, Wayne?
I like the call that time. So the Sonics take it over, down by 6. Buckner comes away with a basketball. A quick customer. Bounce pass. He thought Bridgman was going to the bucket. They throw it away. There's Don Nelson, former Boston Celtic.
Buckner's telling Bridgman not to stop. Bridgman stopped it. It was Bridgman's fault. But it'll go down in the record book, and the statistics says a turnover for Buckner. In fact, it looked like a pretty bad pass, but it was Bridgman's fault.
To Gus on the baseline.
He's out of bounds.
Might have stepped out. He did. She says, "Excuse me, Gus." She stepped over the line. .54-48. 3:19 to go. Lanier signaling Bridgman for the ball. Bounces it to him. Boy, that was a quick call. Dennis stepped in front that time of Sidney Moncrief, and DJ's got his third personal.
It sure looked like Moncrief walked with that before he drew Dennis Johnson up in the air.
Sidney Moncrief, 6'4", 190, 22 years old, rookie, Arkansas. Steady shooter from the line at 79% during the regular 82 games. Milwaukee, to review, won 49, lost 33. The Sonics won 56, lost 26. It's a pair, and the Bucks lead again by 8. Now 3 minutes exactly to go in the half. Turns around and shoots. I'll tell you, let him shoot that 30 times a game. He'll hit about 20 of them.
That's right. That's his shot.
Jack with 13. Loose ball. Wally jumps on it. Lanier's on him. Oh, they say Wally fell out of bounds.
This is a great effort by Wally. The ball's being knocked around. He goes to the fore after the ball. And is he out? His little finger was on the out-of-bounds line.
So Wally Walker over the line. 2:33 to go in the half. The Milwaukee Bucks are up by 6. We'll be back. April the 9th, springtime of 1980, and the NBA playoffs. Bob Lanier will throw it in at the Bucks end of the court, and he'll go for the hook shot. It goes. 58-50. The Bucks lead by 8. Their biggest margin 11. Lanier, after 21 in the first half last night, they have definitely spread the offense around. He has but 5. Great pass to Gus, but Quinn Buckner was there to get a fingertip on it. Looks like Gus is going to go right for the hook.
Too, Wayne.
Up, Lanier warming up now with 7. 10-point Buck lead. 2 minutes to go on the half.
Thing that happens when everybody gets involved in the offense, they all play better defense because you feel like you're contributing, you expand a little bit, your total game is so much better, and that's what the Bucks are doing. Everybody's playing.
Dennis over Brian Winters. Jack Sikma had the ball, knocks it out, and Gus gets it back. Gus will shoot. Yep.
Stopped on a dime that time and put up a great shot.
7 for Gus, 1:35 to go. It was tied up, voting what was going to happen at the end of the game last night. 57-57 at the half. Tonight, the Bucks have 3 more than that. The Sonics 5 less. No basket. Jess Kersey makes the call against Jack Sikma.
Jack got surprised. Didn't see the foul there, but Jack was surprised by Lanier's quickness. I think Jack wasn't expecting to make that quick move, and Lanier is quick for his size.
Trying to put him out of the game, Jess.
Lagarde is coming in, and you heard Lenny yell, "You trying to put him out of the game, Jess?" So Sikma will come to the bench. Lagarde will play the last minute 25 of the first half. This is Bob Lanier. Fell over the line shooting that one.
That wasn't the greatest form in the world, but it went in.
8 points for Lanier. Now 9. 62-52. The Bucks by 10. Sonics do not want to give up a game on their home court, because the second they do, Milwaukee has the home court advantage then. Because of the last 5 games, Milwaukee has 3 there and only 2 in Seattle. Wally underneath. What happened? Kersey saw something.
Moncrief holding.
Yep. Wally will go to the line. 1:09 to go in the first half. Eyewitness News updated halftime.
Nice pass that time by Lagarde. Wally had Moncrief posted up down low in good position. Again, a case of when a guy gets positioned down there, it's usually going to be a foul or he's going to put it in the hoop.
Wally doesn't get it in. 5 of the Bucks have now 3 personal fouls on them. Bridgman, Moncrief, Cummings, Myers, and Richard Washington. Wally gets 1. Bucks by 9.
Wally's guarding Moncrief. That's an interesting matchup.
Lonnie went in to block it and knocked Moncrief to the floor. Maybe Lagarde got the foul. We'll see. They call it on Lonnie's show.
Well, here's what happens when a forward guards a guard. Moncrief went around Wally like he was standing still. Goes in, penetrates, and looked like a foul to me.
Made the mistake of running into Lonnie Shelton, and you go down like a sack of flour when you hit him full speed. He is muscular. 3rd foul on Lonnie. Well, the Sonic fans waving up in the background at the Coliseum to no avail that time as Moncrief gets his 7th point. And he could tie that Bucks' biggest lead here at 11 if he gets this one. He did. Now 57 seconds to go. The Sonics like to put on a little spurt here and maybe get 4 of those points back before intermission. Guard goes to the hoop. Nice move.
That was a great move by Tommy. He went right baseline, went right around Lanier and laid it up.
6 points for Tom. I thought the Sonics might press. Buckner shoots. Air ball. Moncrief. Wally with a nice block. Lagarde to Gus on a good play. Maybe they will get 4. Watch out, charging on Gus.
This is a good call. Gus didn't get stopped. He goes right into Winters. He's standing and waiting, and here he comes. Tried to knife between Lanier and Winters. Didn't do it.
Sonics had a chance to get to 4 straight I was talking about, but they turned it over. Gus gets his first foul, and the Bucks will take 1 shot with 14 seconds to go in the half.
Moncrief must know that old saying, the more you can do, the longer you stay around, because he's playing forward. Travel.
Yep. Traveling called. 1 second to go. The Sonics saw this last night. The Bucks saw it last night. Each team had a chance to win it with a second to go. I think probably DJ will just alley-oop it to the other bucket and see what happens. Monty gets it, shoots right away, and it'll go. Oh, it's over the top of the backboard. So it's halftime at the Coliseum, game number 2 of the semifinals of the West. The SuperSonics against the Milwaukee Bucks. We've got a score: the Bucks 64, the Sonics 55. That quarter score from the Laker game. Tonight's attendance, 14,050. That is a sellout here at the Coliseum. Game 5, if needed, the Sonics could win 4 straight. You'd doubt it. Game 5, if needed, would be next Tuesday night. Next Tuesday at the Kingdome. 7:30 start. We're underway. Lonnie to the bucket. The foul is going to be called, and I think Dave Myers comes right back into the game and catches foul number 4. Myers can't stay up.
That's a good call. David Myers was trying to body him out of the position as he's going to the hoop. Myers now has 4.
Myers has got to love this crew of Gushue and Kersey. First 14 seconds, they get him for his 4th foul.
He's probably telling him, didn't you read the papers? I had a great game last night. I'd like to have a chance to have another one tonight.
Lonnie has a pair. He now has 16 points, and it's 64-57.
One thing about Myers, though, he won't let up. He may foul out, but he won't let up.
Quinn Buckner yelling to his teammates. Wants him to do this or do that. Winters shakes off Gus. Nice rebound. They couldn't do anything about it. Marcus Johnson got the ball, and they couldn't stop him going in. He has 11.
Somebody forgot to block him out, though. He got in there in good position.
Gus pounds that ball hard, looks for Lonnie. JJ, played by Marcus Johnson. Sikma, of course, played by Lanier. Nice shot by Jack. He's got himself 15 tonight on a good offensive outing.
I think he could have got that shot more last night, and he didn't take advantage of it. I don't think Sikma have any trouble shooting over Lanier with that move of his.
Lanier high posted now out at the top of the key. Bucks crisscross inside and outside with Myers handling the ball. He wants to shoot.
Better grab it.
I thought also. I agree with you. I thought it was hit by the Sonics, and they didn't get the ball. That's a good call.
The Sonics are complaining, but we've got that for you.
Nope. It was a good call.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Uh-oh.
Now they want 24 seconds clock to go off.
Yep. Lenny is just furious.
They're going to reverse it. Joe Gashu says the 24-second clock went off, and Jesse's not going to argue with you.
Take a look now.
We don't have a picture of the clock here, but it definitely was touched by DJ and went out of bounds. It would have been the Bucks ball, but Joe Gashu said that the 24-second clock went off.
Good call on both ends. I felt it had touched the Sonic when you said it. Here's Sheldon. Yep. Could be a big turnaround. Sonic's back within 5 now.
That's a nice touch for a big man. As big as Lonnie is, that's a really soft shot.
18 for Lonnie, his best game of the year. 30. Sonic crowd starts to be a factor now as they yell and scream. Buckner. Sonics look rejuvenated as if they were a little tired in the first half, and seemed as they got a little rest. DJ.
I tell you, Wayne, the thing is, you hit a couple of shots and rejuvenates you quick. They're bricking.
Sikma batted it out.
That's too bad. Jack was a little off balance on that rebound, and all he could do was try to bat it to someone, and it went out of bounds on him.
9:42 to go, third quarter. Dave Myers with 4 fouls handling the ball. To Lanier. Soft left-handed jumper.
The thing Lanier does so well in his jumper, he gets that elbow right in the defender's face, and if you go after the ball, you hit the elbow and you call for the foul.
Lanier with 27 last night. He has 11 tonight. 68-61. Bucks by 7. We're in the third quarter. Friday night's game from Milwaukee, live, 6 p.m. Seattle time. Gus got trapped underneath. What's the call? Traveling.
Looked like he got his foot stuck on one of the defender's toe. It looked like he tripped a little. Let's see it. Oh, he just slipped coming around the top of that screen. Good call.
Lanier with a screen shot. Lonnie gets the rebound. Ball goes against Milwaukee.
Lonnie had a strong rebound there. He had control of it, and Buckner tried to come around behind him, steal the ball, come right up through his head.
Foul is the second on Quinn Buckner. Second team foul on the Bucks. And Lonnie will go to the line for 2.
Lonnie gave Buckner one of those look like, what are you trying to do?
Lonnie with a beautiful 18-point effort so far. Misses this one. Again, the Sonics first half missed 5. The Bucks only missed 2 from the line. Now for Lonnie. 6-point Buck lead. They had it up to 11 twice.
JJ reach, DJ reach, Winters gets the bucket. That's not good defense. When you're pressing, you should play position defense. Both of them reached and end up getting an easy shot.
21 now for Brian Winters. Great pick by Sikma.
With the help of his right hand, I might say.
Jack,
there it is. JJ for the foul, shoving off.
Loose ball call on John Johnson. That's his second personal foul. First team foul for the Sonics in this third quarter. The Bucks have 2, and the Bucks lead by 8.
JJ had good position there. He really didn't need to shove off.
Myers tried to pass underneath, but Lanier couldn't handle it. nice hesitation. 21 for Lonnie.
There's another example. Good defense. He got the ball down the floor quickly and got a bucket.
Sheldon up after that rebound. To Gus at half court.
This is what they do best.
Oh, they sent it off Quinn Buckner. That was so speedy and fast, I just don't know how you call those. Everybody was moving. Jess Kersey had it come right out of his feet, but he immediately pointed with authority at Buckner and said, you kicked it out.
I don't know what went over the inline first, Don Nelson or the basketball. He was down there real quick disagreeing with that call.
Beautiful soft touch of Gus Williams now with 9 points. And the Sonics are back within 4. Nope, hold it. Joe
Gus Williams.
No. He got Lonnie with it. 4th personal foul on Lonnie.
Said Lonnie shoved. There's the left hand.
Like a good rejection on the ball, but the foul, I think, occurred before that.
Yeah, he got David Myers a couple of times. Well, Jack Sickman and Bob Lanier had a few words out there.
Joe came over the bench, as you saw, and announced the foul in person because the scorekeeper didn't hear it.
Good play by Gus.
Beautiful. The lob to Lanier never got there. Gus tapped it away.
Buckner reaching. Should have been called for the foul. There it comes.
Well, I'll tell you, you could really get harassed and pressed and knocked all over the floor in the NBA, and there was a sign of it. Dennis just pushed and shoved abruptly.
The Sonics are going to have to keep the ball off the side of the court. Bucks have been doing it all night long. When that ball goes aside, they've been double teaming and knocking the Sonics out of their offense.
First foul on Marcus Johnson. JJ. Sonics are back within 2. 70-68.
I don't know about the Sonics, but I'm fired up.
Lonnie knocked it out. And timeout has been called. So the Sonics take the timeout. 6:34 to go in this 3rd quarter. The Coliseum and the crowd is on their feet as the Bucks now lead by only 2. That's Joe Gashu. In the quarter, the Sonics hitting 5 out of 7. The Bucks 3 out of 9. Marcus Johnson takes the inbound pass. Dave Myers missed it. Winters gets it back.
Sonics can't get a hold of the ball.
Myers driving in.
This may be a big call here. Maybe Sickman it is.
Larry Steele called it for you. Jack Sickman's 4th personal foul.
This hurts now. Jack stuck his right knee out there, and they called him for a foul.
You're watching Sonics and the Bucks on KIRO TV, Channel 7 in Seattle.
They're going to have to get Sickman out of there.
Oh, they give the basket to Lanier, and the foul is on Paul Silas.
Paul came back to help out. I didn't see the foul there. We were blocked out by JJ.
There's Lanier at the line waiting for him to hand him the basketball. He's got 13. Lagarde comes in as the Bucks jump up by 4, and if Lanier connects by 5. He didn't, so leave it at 4. And the Sonics start the other way midway through the 3rd quarter. 6 minutes to go. On Tom Lagarde, offensive foul. His first personal.
The DJ had good form there, but it was a little short.
Lagarde's first personal, but the 5th team foul on the Sonics. Dave Myers will go to the line. Now Myers had 20 last night. So far tonight, he has 5. Now watch Dave Myers Sonics at the line. We saw him sink 2 crucial shots last night to put it into overtime. And in a moment, we'll show you what he's shooting against. The fans in back of the basket. Now take a look what he sees when he goes to shoot the ball. There they are. They'll get worse. Watch. Now he makes 1 out of 2, and if the fans help to hold the club to 50%, Larry, why, that's not bad.
Well, the way he shot that first one, he should have just turned around, looked the other way, and threw it over his back.
5-point Bucks lead. Silas.
Nice offensive rebound. Good defense by J.J. coming from the back.
Gus may slow it up. We'll see. He's going to shoot it.
Good.
The Sonics come within 1, 73-72, and Don Nelson says, time out. You hear the crowd, 5:10 to go, third quarter, the Bucks 73, now the Sonics 72. Sonics come out, and we're only midway in the third quarter. This place will be bedlam if it's a close one by, say, 30 minutes from now. The Bucks lead by 1. They have it. Dave Myers. Marcus Johnson. Nice play.
Posted Marcus up. Nice turnaround jumper.
13 for Johnson. Dennis and Gus with J.J., Salas, and Lagarde across the front. Sigma out with 4 fouls momentarily. Silent.
Veteran coming through. Nice hook shot to the middle. Nice control by Winter.
Yep. Kept the ball on his fingertips, went in, and just laid it over everybody on the high arch, and Milwaukee back up by 3. Well, yeah, that's a rare thing for Gus to make a bad pass. Look out. Marcus Johnson, he did that with 6 seconds to go last night.
It'll be a nice pass to Marcus Johnson. He knows what to do with it now.
Back to live action. Sonics with the ball, down now by 5. J.J., the DJ.
They needed that one.
12 for Dennis. Lanier hustles out to get the rebound. New shot clock goes up. 3:23 to go in the quarter. Richmond. JJ's got a shoe in his hand. He's got to put it back on, so he'll be a little bit slow getting into the offense.
I don't know.
And the Bucks are going to come down and press.
JJ's pretty fast at tying his shoes.
Gus holds and waits. It's a 5-on-4 as JJ now hustles down to the end of the floor. 6 seconds on the clock. Dennis, no. Silent! An incredible rebound tip-in.
That is a great tip.
Looked like he was just reaching for the ball and knocked it in. He's got 6. Yeah. Meyer puts it up.
Good foul. Good foul.
Salas, his second personal.
Paul just saved 2 points here. He held him down because he knew if Myers went back up,
Let him go to the line.
You're right, Wayne.
That's right.
I didn't realize we're in the bonus, but it's still a good foul because he could easily put it back in the bucket and had a 3-point play.
Yep. After 20 last night, David has 6 tonight. Boy, he's fearless from the line. I think shoots during the regular season only 63%. Say in the playoffs, he's been good.
But when he misses, he misses. When he follows through, he puts that in, but a few times he doesn't follow through, and boy, that ball may go anywhere.
4 out of 5 from the line tonight. 83-78. Bucks by 5. We're 2:26 from the end of the third quarter. Lagarde played by Myers. Lanier. Winters.
He got away with a bad pass then.
Bridgman. Loose ball, foul underneath, and Silas is screaming about it to Joe Gashu.
Myers is smiling, and Paul's frowning.
Silas with his third personal foul, and he is hot about it.
Let's see what happened. I didn't see where anything happened.
I didn't either. JJ's talking to Jess Kersey, saying how could they call that? And Myers is right back at the line. Into the ball game now for Milwaukee. Harvey Catchings. He'll come in to replace Bob Williams.
Well, James Bailey's going to come in the game.
James played only a minute last night as a defensive measure, and the Sonic fans are up on their feet cheering for James. He'll be in, I believe, for Silas on the next dead ball. Now 85-78, and the Bucks have quietly jumped out by 7. Gus. Now the Sonics are trying to let the guard shoot and win it from outside. They're going to have to penetrate and get a little more inside. Bridgman, as Winters traveled, everybody saw it but the officials. Catchings, no. Lagarde, rebound. Gus, one-on-one with
down the right side.
Well, you saw Winters go down, but they figured he was Hollywooding, and they didn't give him the call, and the Bucks lead now by 5 as Gus has 13.
It was worth a try, Wayne.
The Lakers and the Suns tied up at halftime. The Lakers and the Suns at LA tied at halftime. Myers tried to go through the opening. That could be charging easily. Nope, they called it against Tom Lagarde. Listen to the crowd.
All Myers was trying to do on this shot was try to go right between them and hope for the foul. He had no idea of shooting that. He got away with it.
Second foul on Lagarde.
Let's see if Myers follows through on his shot. Not completely, but it went in.
Bucks again by 6. Myers now 7 out of 8 from the line. To go, third quarter. Dave Myers at the line, a familiar sight tonight. No. Bridgman. Well, 88-80, and the Sonics have been cold. The Bucks have been hot. Here's that halftime score at LA. The Lakers 54, the Suns 54. JJ. John puts up a couple of shots that won't go, and Winters with a rebound. Sonics a little impatient, Larry.
They're a little impatient, and if you're going to try to outshoot them from the outside, this bucket's going to beat you every time. They can shoot it.
Bridgman on the way the bucket gets fouled, and Gashu has a choice of folks. It's going to be JJ.
Here he comes down the middle. JJ slaps at him. They give JJ the foul.
They did. Didn't look like he touched him. Moncrief in for Brian Winters.
Again, the Bucks are a great outside shooting team, and if they're going to try to match jump shot for jump shot, I don't know where the Sonics are going to be able to beat Milwaukee, so they're going to have to force Milwaukee into some bad shots. It's true they're going to make a lot of them, but they're just going to have to hope they miss a few and get down the floor on their fast break.
Junior Bridgman with 13. He's out of Louisville, a 5-year veteran, 6'5", 210. Now it's 90-80. 31 seconds from the end of the quarter. Last night, the Bucks led by 2 at the end of 3. Bailey, great shot. Oh, James with a new move we haven't seen. The Bucks would love to win 1 out of 2. The Sonics want to win both at home to keep the home court advantage. Bailey fouled Myers.
Can't let these guys get position down there. Myers was about 10 feet from the basket. Had Bailey on his back, and James tried to reach over. Got called for the foul.
Myers up at the line again. .82. He can spread it out to 10. Lanier had the tip. Myers gets it, lays it up. Oh my. Basket counts right before the end of the quarter, as the Bucks have been able to do that a lot in this series. And we have, well, not the best of situations for the SuperSonics. At the end of 3, the Coliseum crowd have been stunned as the Bucks lead it 93-82. We'll be back. With 23 to lead the Bucks. The SuperSonics, Lonnie Shelton with 21. The Sonics are down by 11. The Bucks' biggest margin of the night. They've matched it now for the 3rd time, and they've got the basketball. Marcus Johnson. Myers, big rebound.
The Sonics right now are getting killed on the offensive board.
Yep, 16 again for Dave Myers. He had 20 last night. He averages only 12 a game. What a pest. Sigma. Fred Brown fakes. Now he passes under. Here's Lonnie. Has a hot hand. He hits it. For Lonnie. The crowd says, let's cut that margin. It's 11 now. Moncrief.
There's another offensive rebound.
Myers posting. Oh, drives into James Bailey. Dave hurting as he comes off the floor. His left knee. He's limping badly.
Tries to go baseline here, and he has no place to go. Puts his shoulder down.
Good personal foul. Second injury timeout for Dave Myers. John Marler, Gary Justice, and the Eyewitness News team give you the news of the Puget Sound area from all the angles with the help of Cairo's Chopper 7. Watch it weekdays at 5 and 11 right here on Cairo TV Channel 7. 95-84, Bucks by 11. We have 10:49 to go in the ball game. Fred Brown. To Jack, rejected. Just gets it back.
Let's shoot it. 3 seconds.
Lonnie. Rose. Slam dunk. James Bailey. Oh, that might be a spark.
I think James come out of the stand. Look at that.
Woo. Holy cow, up over the rim. That puts the Sonics within 9. Bridgman, no. But he got fouled. Bailey commits number 2. James is so anxious to play well that rookie enthusiasm gets him in trouble at times.
Exactly right, Wayne. He really wanted to do something on the defensive end after stuffing that. We're going to see the stuff shot again. He comes in there. He knows it's coming off the M.
Oh. At the line, Junior Bridgman.
9-10 points down, you need a few plays like that to get everybody going again.
Brett Brown. Well, all green shirts under the bankboard. Offensive board hurting the Sonics.
At this point in the game, I don't think the Sonics needed that shot. It was just a two-pointer. He was over the line.
Bridgman trying to work his way in underneath. The Sonics will whistle for another foul.
Here's this situation again. A guy gets position, goes up, and was fouled by Bailey.
So James with his third, and back to the line, Bridgman. 96-86. Sonics in trouble. Second game of the series. You're definitely giving up home court advantage if you split at home, because now Milwaukee has 3 games to 2 on their court in what turns out to be a 5-game series. 98-86. Bucks by 12. Making mistakes now.
Catchings did a good job coming over there and helping out from the weak side, and then Bailey knew that he was coming, tried to make a move before he had the ball and lost it.
Got to really balance up that slam dunk against the 3 mistakes. Bridgman to the hoop, fall away. Nope. Brett Brown with a rebound. JJ getting ready to come in the game, directing traffic on the sideline. Here's Gus. Yep. Gus with 15 now. 98-88. Sonics within 10. It's easily possible. Good
No
little
doubt about
steal
that.
somewhere here would be nice.
The Sonics are still at their best when they get the ball down the floor as fast as possible.
Shot defense there. They may not get it off.
No
they
way.
Will not.
No way.
No. Shot clock ticked down, and Bailey out for JJ. Don Nelson says, all right, time for Bob Lanier.
I want to tell you, catching was a big part of that drive here in the last few minutes. Not necessarily scoring, but he kept the ball alive on the offensive boards, helped out on defense.
Big Bob has been overused, so we'll go with Large Lanier. 98-88. Bucks by 10. Sigma. Jack's been dependable tonight. 17.
You notice on that shot, Lanier doesn't even try to go after it. He can get that shot, I think, anytime he wants it.
Bridgman right down the lane. They cleared it for him, and he went all the way in. The Bucks at 100. The Sonics at 90. Bridgman with 19, 8:05 to go. Bridgman
Beat JJ there, and that's one of the few times you won't see Sigma in a position to help out, but he didn't see him coming.
They're trying to rub somebody off so Brown can shoot. He'll shoot anyway. Lonnie over the top. I think you're going to see a loose ball on him. You get it. Joe Gashu calls it.
Marcus had a good position here on this rebound over the back.
Fifth foul on Lonnie. Well, Sonic crowd a little bit hushed now. They don't want to see Milwaukee get a split here, as it's tough to win back there.
There's still plenty of time, Wayne. They just can't force up shots. They can't feel like they have to make them. They just run their offense.
Yeah, I think they whistle Gus for it, and the crowd doesn't like it.
I don't know where Gus made the foul or whether Moncrief slipped and fell.
Yeah, I don't know either. Gus got a knee in there, but Moncrief looked like he was slipping. Regardless, it's 100-90, and the Bucks have the ball. Winters. Washington. Light and Sigma has the rebound. Bad pass. Good. Gus gets it anyway. Do you believe it?
This is it.
Oh, that could bring the Sonics back. What a spark. Gus lost that ball at half court. Still went all the way for his 17th point. Sonics back now within 8. they give it to? They give it to Moncrief. They give the tip into Moncrief.
I don't know whether that was off the cone or not.
Fred Brown.
Little pump fake, throws Winters, put it right in.
Fred Brown's first 2 points of the night seems impossible, but that's the story. First last night at 14. Rebound. Sonics down by 8.
JJ's motioning for him to come on, and Fred's holding it up.
Midway, here's Lonnie.
Tough shot.
It was. Lanier with a big rebound. Looks like Moncrief travel to me. No call.
He palmed the ball. There was no question about it. Got it on his palm. Bad pass for Jack.
Oh,
elbow by Lanier.
Right into Gus. Bridgman. Sickman had it. Lost it. Gus gets it. Loose ball foul. On whom?
What do they say?
On Sickman, I believe.
Whoa, let's see this. Got it.
Well, we've got a timeout as Jack Sickman, the entire Sonics bench, unhappy about the call. 5:35 to go, and the Bucks are up by 8. Look at Lenny. Leading the booing. One more look at that Jack Sickman foul number 5. Larry?
Well, as the shot goes up, Jack gets the ball in the rebound, and it's knocked out of his hands. Look what happens after it's knocked out. Now look at his right arm. There's where they called it.
Yep. It was a good call. JJ is still talking to Jess Kersey.
That probably goes on about 30 or 40 times a game. Most of the time, the official won't see it. But he happened to be looking right there. Jack did it. And even though the crowd doesn't like it, we all saw that he did throw his arm out there.
Lanier misses 102 to 94. Sonics down by 9. 5:33 to go. Plenty of time, but they've got to get that ball in the hoop, but they got to take quality shots.
That's right, Wayne. They can't throw it up. They do have time. Now go to the hoop.
Jack lost it.
Jack was hesitant. He didn't know where he wanted to shoot or to pass. This is a big basket here.
And Winters, went to the hoop. Oh! He's called with a foul. A major break in the game as Brian Winters is called with it. Look at him, look at the referee.
I want to see this. Is this a makeup? I don't know. I think I might have had to call a foul and JJ chase him from behind.
Could be a 5-point swing or 6 pointer. Whoa! A 6-point swing. They don't get 3 and Fred Brown does. Now, the Sonics down by 6, 4:50 to go. Myers to win it.
After him.
They left him all alone. Over the backboard. And it should be Sonic basketball.
They're not going to call a foul. Fred Brown was knocked into the basket. Fred says, what do I have to do to get a foul? Watch what Marcus does to Fred Brown here. Well, we didn't see what happened, but you saw the end result.
103-97. Sonics with the ball now. They're still 6 down, but they've come back.
Fred wants it.
He got a hot hand. 3 more. Oh, the Sonics within 3. And Milwaukee calls a timeout. Timeout for the Bucks as Fred Brown hits a pair of 3-pointers, and the Sonics are right back in it. 4:21 to go, and the Bucks lead by 3.
My, Wendy's puts a lot of meat in their hamburgers.
Wendy's Hot and Juicy Single has a 1/4 pound of meat.
Gee, Wendy's puts a lot of meat in their hamburgers.
Wendy's Hot and Juicy Double has a 1/2 pound of meat.
At Wendy's, we don't give you a lot of bread for your money. We give you a lot of meat for your money.
That's a lot of meat.
I envy you, Eddie.
Why, Nick?
Well, you're young. You got a knack with cars. Pretty soon you'll be going to school.
Well, I'm planning to.
Yeah, Union Certified Service School. You'll have a chance to become a top-notch mechanic like me.
What I meant was college, Nick.
You'll learn all about tune-ups and brake jobs. You'll earn your stripes. And college?
Eddie wants to be an engineer, Nick.
Not a mechanic? But, kid, you could have been a great one. And Murph could use another great one around here.
Go with the spirit of 76.
Lonnie Shelton, you saw a moment ago in front of Lenny Wilkins, is tonight's Rainier Bank Sonic Player of the Game. In Lonnie Shelton's name, Rainier Bank will donate 100 tickets to the Puget Sound Big Sisters for the first home game of the Sonics 80-81 season. The Sonics at 100 points, and that means that Sears will donate $100 to the Children's Orthopedic Hospital. Children are our most priceless asset. The Bucks by 3. Marcus Johnson lost it out of bounds.
Good defense by KJ there.
In this quarter, the Sonics are 8 out of 13 for 61%. The Bucks are only 3 out of 12 for 25%. They can get it to Fred Brown. Why not? He's had 2 3-pointers. There he is again. He wanted to shoot, but he doesn't. 2-pointer.
Oh, he's fouled.
Laid it up. It won't go, but he's fouled. No basket. Foul is against Quinn Buckner.
Well, Fred shot that one, got his own rebound. Buckner came from behind and got him on the head, the arm, a little nervous there.
Obviously no basket, but the crowd's going to boo any decision now. Buckner's 3rd foul. Brown at the line. Yep. 103-101. Seems like we've been here before, Larry.
It's exciting.
Sonics struggle back within 1. The Bucks were up by 13. Brown with 10, all in this quarter. Meyer. Loose ball foul.
Marcus Johnson on JJ's back. JJ had good position and blocked out. That's the way you're supposed to block out a man.
Second personal foul on Johnson. Buckner goes out of the game. So Johnson, Lanier, and Myers will play the front with Winters and Bridgman at the guards. Sonics come down with a chance to go ahead first time in the second half. JJ, no. Johnson, the DJ, they got a 2-on-1.
Great move. Oh!
Lonnie! Don Nelson wants timeout. Lonnie puts the Sonics ahead by 1. The first time in this half. Look at the crowd. The sights and the sounds of NBA playoff basketball. Lenny instructing his club what to do, and we still have 2:51 to go. The CBS special Nurse will immediately follow this Sonic game. Eyewitness News tonight at 11:45. A boy named Charlie Brown that was originally scheduled for tonight at 8 will be shown to you this coming Saturday evening, April the 12th at 4 p.m. Again, Nurse trying to be calm and collected, but he doesn't want to go back to Milwaukee. 0-2.
I'm sure he doesn't, Wayne. He saw it. 10-point, 11-point lead to Biggett. 13-point lead. Wendell Wake, and now he's one down.
Lanier, Johnson, Myers, Winters, and Bridgman. For the Sonics, DJ and Fred, JJ, Jack, and Lonnie. That original starting lineup except for Gus for Fred. Here we go, 2:49 to go, regulation. Could we have 2 overtimes in 2 nights? Brian Winters, dependable. Now with 25.
Fired through the lane and popped back for the open shot.
DJ with lots of time, 15 on the shot clock. 2.5 in the game. Brett Brown, they hit him from behind, no foul. JJ tried to go up and he gets fouled. Who caught it? It's on Dave Myers. That's all of them, I believe. No, it's on Marcus Johnson.
JJ had good position there. Got the ball, went back up. Marcus tried to reach in for the steal. Got him on the arm.
3rd foul on Marcus. Here's JJ at the line. During the season, he shoots 80%. 4 out of 5. First time at the line tonight. He's got 5 points. It's all tied up. Sonics quiet and still. The shot. Sonics lead by 1. 2:21 to go. This could be one of the great series in NBA history if this keeps up. Marcus Johnson did everything right, but the ball wouldn't go in. A great play, but he couldn't get the hoop. Dennis sags outside, tells Fred Brown where he wants to open it up. 1:47 in the game, but only 6 on the shot clock. Sigma better see that. He doesn't know it. He's going to shoot it. New 24, but wait a minute. Joe Gashu says stop the action.
No, this is not right. It should be a new 20. It should not. It should be a new 24. That nicked the rim. He's going to correct himself, though.
All right. Timeout is called regardless. Joe Gashu says, Jack, I understand. So he will go to the scorer and tell him a new clock at 1:37.
Joe Gashu had stopped play, but then he checked with Desi Kersey, and he had told him it did touch the rim, so we're going to give it to Sonics back out of bounds.
If the ball does not hit the rim of the backboard in 24 seconds, then it is taken away from you. But if you hit any part of it, get the rebound, you get a new 24-second shot clock. 1:37 left. The Sonics have a 1-point margin. Last night, at the end of regulation, it was a classic 103 to 103. Michael Leonard is at the turning point, trying for a career comeback in the world of a large metropolitan hospital in Nurse, immediately following the game tonight. Then stay tuned for Eyewitness News at 11:45. Let's listen to the Milwaukee huddle. Don Nelson looks like he's fatigued from watching these two, Larry.
I don't blame him. 2 nights in a row. I don't know where he's taking anymore. It's a good thing we got a night off tomorrow night.
Lenny explaining, Lonnie asking a question with his new haircut. Tom Lagarde, that cut under his eye looks now in close range. Be very painful, but he says no.
Tell you the way Lonnie's playing tonight, he might go in for another trim tomorrow.
That's right. Sonic starting squad comes back to the floor. 1 minute, 37 seconds to go. DJ to Gus, new shot clock. Still 20 seconds. They want a choice shot. JJ looked for.
They're going to go to Jack.
Yep.
That's the spot.
Jack Sigma puts the Sonics up by 3. Brian Winters ties it up. Wait a minute, 108-108. Now it is tied, 108. The clock didn't show it for a moment. The official score didn't see it, but it's tied with a minute to go. So the three-point shot can help you. There, it can get you right back. Winters with 28. Dennis.
Good defense, bad shot.
Richmond bats it away, 2-on-2. Gus cuts him off. Did he travel? Lonnie tips it.
On the back.
Lonnie's got it.
No.
Full court pass to JJ. DJ layup.
Oh, he missed that.
Oh, 29 seconds to go. It's still tied up. Marcus Johnson.
Gonna travel.
Myers.
On the back this time, I think.
We'll see.
Might be Lanier.
Bob Lanier, whistle for the foul.
Lanier's stepping in the back. He's muscling, he's holding him down. He had a big forearm, a big elbow right inside of Jack's head.
Well, Brian Winters, believe it or not, ties it up. The Sonics go down the floor. If we can have a look at that one, you won't believe it. Great pass all the way down the floor. The layup by DJ, it looked like a piece of cake, but you just never know. And
Not only will the fans not believe it, I'm sure DJ didn't believe this one. I'm sure he felt that Marcus Johnson was going to make contact with him. Marcus makes a heck of a play not to get him. He's looking at Marcus there. Marcus does not go up. Distracted DJ just enough for him to throw the shot off.
so there's Lenny Wilkins describing what he wants to happen. Really, the Sonics have the edge here because they have 21 seconds to go in the game. The shot clock is at 20. So if they can hold it down and take any kind of a shot at the buzzer and it goes in, they win it. The Bucks have no defense. But they cannot shoot too early unless they get the gimme, because the Bucks could get it back. 21 seconds to go. All tied at 108. Boy, what a first two games.
Been a great 2 games, Wayne, and I'm sure, like you say, that they'll probably just get the ball in bounds, maybe wait till about 10, 9 seconds to go for their design play that they're going over right now in the huddle. They'll either win it or go into overtime. They don't want to give Milwaukee a second shot or a shot at winning it in regulation time.
Both clubs back out on the floor. Joe Gashu comes over, number 7 on the left of your screen, and says, come on, Sonics, let's play ball. Sonic starters are out. Gus says, now play it calm, play it cool. All we want to do is just handle the ball and take our time to get off a shot.
Well, you know they're not going to run a play from out of bounds because it didn't make any difference whether JJ took it out or Gus took it out, so they're just going to get it in. They got it in. Now they're going to wait to probably around 10 or 9 seconds and then go for the last shot.
I think they'll go to 4, but we'll see if they get a choice shot.
Well, I think they'll probably wait around 9. It's 9 now. There they go.
Gus starts, gets cut off by Myers.
Double team. Somebody's coming over.
Gus tried to go through, gets it to JJ.
Gotta shoot it.
No! It's overtime. The Sonics couldn't get it off. Never got a shot off. And that hurts. All you got to do is throw one up from anywhere. Anywhere. They couldn't get it off.
All night tonight, when the balls went to the sidelines, they've double teamed, and it happened again right there at the end of the play. That's a gutsy call for the defense to come out and double team because you know someone has to be open. Gus couldn't find the open man. JJ finally got it, couldn't get it up, tried to get it back to Gus, was a little behind.
They jumped it once, but there was no final decision, so they're going to jump it again. Oh, my, 108-108. If you like basketball, you have to have the time of your life the last 2 nights.
Even if you don't like basketball, you ought to like this.
That's right. All right, Lonnie gets the tip. Gus, brand new 5-minute game. Lonnie gets it batted away by Lanier, but gets it back. Uh-oh.
Lanier putting a little bit too much of that 250 pounds on his back.
Lanier leaning. It's his second personal of the game. First team foul in the overtime. overtime non-shooting foul. DJ will bring it in. Could be important in a minute or two. We'll have to wait and find out. Lonnie on an angle pass to Dennis. Wants to drive.
That tried to come out on DJ too, but that was a great move into the middle.
Dennis with 14. The Sonics take the overtime lead. Each club gets a pair of timeouts. They've got Lanier.
Bucks are letting that shot clock run down a little too far. They're going to have to take a tough shot.
Bridgman, 18-footer. No. Lonnie off the glass. Gets it back. What a battle. Lonnie, watch the elbows. They can call with no contact a foul on elbowing. 3:58 to go. JJ to Jack. Gus, strange shot at that point in time.
That's an offensive foul.
Myers charging into Sigma, I believe, and that'll be all for Dave Myers. He's out of here, and he goes after Joe Gashu, and Gashu runs away.
Joe Gashu waved Jesse Kersey off. He wanted to make that call, and he was right. Watch this. That kind of play, David Myers was trying to do nothing but get the foul, draw the foul. He did against him.
Myers is out of here. They'll go with Moncrief, Bridgman, Lanier, Johnson, and Winters. There it is in the Lonnie. Sonics lead by 2. 3:32 to go in overtime. JJ lost control of the ball as he tried to pass it off. Gus double team. Spins away from Bridgman. Up over. Lagarde gets it. Holly never had control. Did he get fouled? Whoa. Oh. Loose ball foul on Tom.
With all those arms flailing around and the ball bouncing around, I don't know how they decided who fouled who.
Well, I don't know either sometimes how they call it without a computer, but they said Tom Lagarde fouled, so the Bucks bring it down, 2 behind. Now 3:12 to go.
Trying to get into Moncrief. He's got it where he wants it. And he scores.
I'll tell you, the Sonics had their advantage with 21 seconds to go, Larry. They never got a shot on. 12 points for Sidney Moncrief. It's all tied again.
I think that's what coaches hate to see worst of all, is not getting a shot.
We could have 2 or 3 overtimes. Who knows? Dennis. Rejected. Brian Winters lead.
Watch out.
Moncrief is there. Sonics have to be calm now.
DJ should have passed off here, I believe. Nice block though by Marcus. Lead pass to Moncrief.
Great pass, and Moncrief slam dunk. Period, a 5-minute block. 2 timeouts to each team, and the Sonics bring it down. Sonics going in the same direction in the overtime they did last night to win it.
Comes Fred. Let that shot clock get down too far again.
Gotta shoot. They do, they miss it. Lanier with the rebound. Sonics offense has just gone sour at the moment. Now Milwaukee can afford to take a little time. 1:55 to go. They lead by 2. Lanier. They're on him like white on rice. They get it out. The clock ran out.
They were all over Bob that time.
So the Sonics get a turnover back from the Bucks, and it didn't cost them 2 points. And it's still a Buck 2-point lead with 1:41 to go. Defense getting hot and heavy.
There's another case where the Bucks didn't get a shot.
Oh, Brian Winters just bumped into Lonnie Shelton, almost knocked him down. You know how hard he hit him. Red Brown. Oh, too hard. Sigma with a rebound. Woo! Oh, great rejection by Marcus Johnson. What's the call? Simply out of bounds?
I think he blocked that with his elbow.
Brian Winters is sitting on the floor hurting a little bit.
Watch this.
Oh. power basketball on a 22nd injury timeout, I believe, for Bryant. They're going to mop the floor. He went down hard on his knee and was chirping about it.
There's only one thing about that block shot. It looked terrific, but the ball went out of bounds.
Yep. Well, DJ will bring it in. 21 seconds on the shot clock. 1:21 in the overtime. Bucks lead by 2. Lonnie's been hot.
Nope.
Not that time, and Brian Winters with the rebound. Sonics have gone ice cold. Well,
they got to stop him. They got to stop him this time.
They need a steal.
Boy, both teams are letting these shot clocks get down to right at the end. Take a bad shot.
6 seconds. 4.
Moncrief.
Made it. Oh, 51 seconds to go. To Fred. They run over him. Couldn't get it off. Oh, bad pass. Oh, and it could be that the Bucks will take it down to about 20 seconds to go and get a shot. The Sonics will need a quick rebound. And JJ gets on Moncrief. No, on Junior Bridgman. Well, Fred Brown went under the bucket, Larry. Why didn't he take the shot?
Well, one reason was Big Bob was right there. He first was going to shoot. He started to. Then Bob Lanier came over on him, and he wanted to pass to Lonnie. Lonnie was open, but he wasn't expecting to pass.
35 seconds to go. Milwaukee leads by 4. Some of the non-believers are leaving. 28 seconds. Shot clock at 11. Sonics will have to get it back for sure with 10 to go. If this goes in, it's over. It didn't, but it's out of bounds. Oh, they give it to the Sonics. I thought Sigma touched it last. It could be a break. We'll find out.
I think it was a good call. Looked like Lanier got it the last.
Now the Sonics want to get one off very quickly, and it'll probably be Fred Brown on a three-pointer. 14 seconds. Jack's going to shoot the three-pointer. No, it doesn't go.
Bring it out.
They should bring it out, but they don't. They get 2. 5 seconds to go.
You got to foul.
They got to foul him. They got to foul him now. They did with 2 seconds. Well, did they get the foul off, or did they get the timeout called? We'll see. They gathered around Brian Winters. Well, we have 2 seconds to go on the Coliseum clock. The Bucks 114, the Sonics 112, and we'll be back in a moment. Coliseum momentarily has turned into Mudville, and Casey is struck out, but it might have been a foul tip, and they may give him one more swing. Who knows? The Bucks retain the ball. The Sonics did not foul. They'll have the inbound pass. 2 seconds showing on the clock. Another miracle? Tough to ask for. So here we go. Jess Kersey will hand the ball to Brian Winters. The Sonics have to get that ball on the inbound pass and shoot it.
It might go long. Watch the long pass. There it goes.
Monty's got the ball.
Foul!
Did they foul him? No foul. Well, you see what Joe Gashu calls. Woo! May just say the game's over. He says it's all over. Lonnie Shelton feels he got fouled, and that would, of course, tied it up if he sank a pair. But that's academic. The Milwaukee Bucks win it. It's all over. Lonnie got fouled at the buzzer, but Joe Gashu says, So the Bucks win it in Seattle, and now it's all tied at 1-1. But Milwaukee has the home advantage of the next 3 games out of 5. So it's now a 5-game series, and Milwaukee will play 3 of them there.